And I know this makes me look crazy to some people. However, my brother has let me know that if something comes through channeling, I need to pay attention to it. And when Jesse said, I want to sell Sartu at channeling, everything made sense. Like the criminal trespassing charge. I hadn't shoplifted anything. I was sitting at a table and eating some donated spaghetti from Ippolito's, and the police showed up and gave me a criminal trespassing charge. Jesse accused me of being in the store in Kroger at 12:40 the night before stealing. The truth was I left the store at about 12:13, and Jesse knows me from the graffiti world. And once again, remember, I grew up Jehovah's Witnesses. This happens to Mormon kids all the time. So if there's any ex-Mormons or ex-Jehovah's Witnesses in the area that would like to talk to somebody that needs help and guidance on how to get back into normal civilization and how to navigate, like how do I navigate life after the cult? Our spiritual beliefs that we acquire in the cult, they still influence our belief system in the real world. And everything's not fake. Like, a lot of shit's real. Excuse me, I'm trying to stop using profanity because after I left Jehovah's Witnesses, it was like a plunger. A plunger. And both Muna and Sartu guided me to whatever you say, whatever you feel, just say it. And I needed to go through that period of, using or just saying fuck, motherfucker, and bitch, and just saying anything in my heart. Because the thing was, since I didn't grow up in the normal population, that hurt so bad when Matt called me psycho. It hurts me so bad when people call me psycho. What is a psycho? A psycho is someone who sells women. Someone who murders women, like Matt Field. It's all, like in the words of Public Enemy, get up, get down. 911 is a joke of your town. If Essence Magazine did not vandalize the search for Erica early on, when she said that she was content and her mother was lying and saying she was in a women's shelter, she wouldn't be dead today. This is a nightmare. This is an utter, abject nightmare. And also, you keep this in mind with me accusing Bill the Cook know me from the graffiti world. I was innocent. I didn't know. Like, I'm writing on trash cans that everybody writing on, and I always wrote on things people already wrote on because I just wanted to write. Like, I didn't want to vandalize anything. Like, when I go to restaurants, I have it's like a guest book. I didn't know there was like this whole world of prostitution swimming in the world of graffiti. I didn't know. I just didn't know. At least Atlanta graffiti, and I know every criminal underworld has an entry point, just as purchasing illegal marijuana is often a gateway to trying harder drugs. I was ignorant and made some mistakes, and the people that came into our lives weren't healthy. And Erica was not a healthy person either. She was from a background, her father molested her, and when I came into her life, it was like, in Jehovah's Witnesses, there's this concept that your baptism washes you clean. So I didn't know what Erica's past was. She always alluded to that she was promiscuous, but I didn't understand it. Like it was just like, okay, the vagina is self-cleaning. So as long as somebody basically keeps themselves clean, not really a big deal if they've had sex with another man, if the emotions are lined up. But there were other clues that led me to understand that she had a history in prostitution, which is why I really want to be in my daughter's life and take care of her because um, I forgot the word, but it's a phrase that describes when your parents have had experiences, the children have a tendency to fall into the same pattern. And I don't want Coral to fall into prostitution. It's terrifying. I don't want her to be molested by anybody. Um, I learned that Constancia, Erica's mother, had a history in prostitution also. They just used me. Like, I worked like a dog. Like, I didn't know the signs of a toxic relationship. Even though I fell in love with Erica, I love Erica. I had a lot of good experiences with her. And at the same time, women have requirements. The first requirement, like, you make $50,000, I'll help you manage it, and we can have a life. And at that time, the Watchtower Bible and Tract Society was teaching that women shouldn't work and should be housewives. So I just thought I was doing what Jehovah God wanted me to do. And I took care of her and I worked hard and I started making six-figure incomes and everything started falling apart after we had Coral. Because since we didn't have enough time to give to the organization, we began to be persecuted. We started getting excluded from social gatherings. We started getting excluded from taking part in congregation activities. Nobody was asking me to pray, and that was a big thing. Like if you're not asked, if you have the responsibility of prayer in Jehovah's Witnesses, it's a sign that you're somebody that's doing what you're supposed to be doing. And when that privilege was removed from me, I was never told why. And it was like everybody's just laughing at me or turning their nose up. Star 2 is guiding me. So I have guidance. I spoke with Allah. And I had a beautiful, beautiful revelation from Allah, my supernatural bodyguard, our supernatural bodyguard. The Catholic Church knows that Jesus looked like me, and I didn't mean to hurt anybody's feelings when I was talking about race, but the way that I've been treated, the treatment I've seen my brother receive, the treatment Erica has received, the treatment Coral has received, the treatment our family has received, the treatment Star 2 has received, everybody in our family. Lionhead knows what's up. Hamza knows what's up. Testy knows what's up. Even some of the little ones know what's up. Coral knows what's up. And so I'm going to stay alive because the dreams have always led to a reality. Before I got the job at NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory at the California Institute of Technology, I had a dream, and I was in a stairwell, and I was lost going up and down the stairwell. In the summer of 2015, I found myself standing in that stairwell. And I know a dream I had last night of a comfortable life with a very special person is coming true. the dream about finding salvation by moving north, it came true because I'm here. And while my daughter is in College Park at Feldwood Elementary School, our daughter, I want to comfort her on the loss of her mother. And I know the only way that I could do that is if I stay alive. I want to rebuild my physical connection with Coral. And I'm a chaste man. I'm a good daddy.